I hear they're going to open a euthanasia clinic here in Adelaide. Next time I'm here, I might pop in. Yeah. That was good. I was on the radio today and I said, yeah, the Navy, man, they use heaps of speed. It was only later, back at the hotel, I thought, well, that's a sweeping generalisation. Yeah, no, it's not true, but I know that lots of people, from my experience, use a lot of pharmaceuticals when they're working in the forces. Sometimes they're not really meant to, sometimes they're encouraged. And fuck, who am I to judge? Anyway, this has allusions, references to Stilnox, which is, you know what Stilnox is? The sleeping pill? It's really good. Imagine if you took LSD and said, I'm going to go to bed now. It's the same thing. Anyway, and then more to this song, because you're going to think, well, Gareth's mumbling again, but I ain't. I'm speaking Japanese in these parts. Aokigahara Forest, does anyone know what that is? Suicide Forest, yeah. It's called the Jukai, which means the sea of trees. And this is where people go and top themselves. You'll see plenty of business types hanging from a tree. The forest is situated right under Mount Fuji. So if you're ever at the Fuji Festival and you're sick of sonic youth, and you got some camping gear, I think I've explained that one. This is called Strange Tourist. From cheap, so tell me, why did we live where we lived? Above the old fish shop where they served up slop and all the alley cats talked in their sleep. I spent a year there with B after I quit my Mitsubishi, dragged a mattress up some stairs by the sea, then watched the old van rust in the gusts of the coast and in its nightly expeditions for beer. B went psychotic in the Navy and he wouldn't mend. Something about a sunk junk and speed. It couldn't shake the illness or endure the cure, and there was no point switching treatments in the team. Or see, I've never known someone who needed to talk so much, or even fool himself disguising a guess. Yeah, I just did his bullshit through the next diversion, never bother him with reality checks. I'm singing about a bird, you turn a bird off black. What the hell could be the matter with you? And where did you come from? Why you go collecting anything turns the color blue? Refuge in the open where it stings. You think you'd seen him, then he's gone in a blink. But once them still knocks hit the target, don't trust nothing, no one, and don't go believing anything that you think. He'd say I'm halfway through, but I don't know what I'm doing. I ain't feeling much of nothing at all. But it's my first time too, if that's a valid excuse. I'm gonna wait here for the engines to stall. I've seen the tracks of some giant, the smoke of some fire fuse, like hot sand in a bottleneck. Does all of you industry made of chickens and their unhatched steaks. I've seen the spectre of a frigate on a dry rock face, a stone axe held together with an old bootlace. Anything between a drift and deadhead way, well, you can shake it but it won't let go. Oh, that some men can live like girls and keep their mind pert, digging music made by millionaires for car adverts. Save the whales in payday rock and have a hamburger. I can distinguish between the nightmare and the joke. I was in Tokyo once without any cash, and caught a kumi, sang a cold up pink sarin gas. I took a trip to Nagasaki and I rented Mitsubishi before camping in the Jukai under Mount Fuji. I'm singing about a bird, you turn a bird by black. What the hell could be the matter with you? Where do you come from? Why you go collecting anything turns the color blue? Got suspended, that spelled the end. I joined his life of leisure in flight. It's too hard to row a boat using a periscope. Sometimes you've gotta do wrong to do right. He got in trouble years back, I haven't seen him since. In a men's room in a nightclub in Madrid. He saw some Dexedrine or something to a plainclothes D. Then raised a stink so bad they ended up deporting him. And the last I heard, he was as free as a bird and into Scientology. Oh, into Heaven's Gate, Sharon Tate in the Legionnaires. I got the Georgia with the Mujahideen. And someone else was walking eggshells in his birdcage. Someone else shared his unending lease in hamstrung rage. It was someone else's problem. It made me glad they can indulge him till he's ironclad. I've seen a bow a bird, you turn a bird by flag. What the hell could be the matter with you? And where do you come from? Why you go collecting anything turns the color blue? Working in a hospital, renting TVs to the bored and the blind. It seems the DSS got sick of my BS and had my unemployment privatized. They made a date with me in some agency. I went down there like a fool in love. They made a few phone calls, found a real cure-all, like I wasn't miserable enough. Lord, I was working night shift when he got there. The first time I'd seen a coma on the ward. And the sister said he won't be needing TV now. He probably won't be needing nothing at all. He was in Tokyo for a while until he stabilized. They flew him back here and the story unfolded. They found him frozen in a hollow in Aokigahara forest where them harakiri weirdos go. And he died a little later and was wheeled away. I blame his morbid fascinations for it all, and his doubtless groundless faith in his outdoorsmanship. He didn't kill himself, he didn't have the balls. I'm saying hope dies last in a hospital that has a habit of doing it next to you. While you shit kick around with your eyes to the ground like a bowerbird appropriating anything the color blue. Hey,